Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 13th to the 20th of November. And just give me a minute, Aquarius. I'm getting a feeling there's a lot of change going on for you. There's a feeling that you might not be fully sure about how the whole process is going to unfold for you. But it seems to be about taking control, particularly over your financial life, your work life, your sense of authority around the material plane. Because at the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Discs. So he's either going to be a person. You've also got the Queen of Discs. So these are either going to be people in your life, employers, people at work who are having quite a big influence on you, or it's going to be earth sign people, or this is going to be about you, because you've also got the Emperor. So these three cards are all speaking about personal control, taking authority, but particularly over the practical side of your life. Your additional guidance card is Go the Distance. So that can be about a bit of endurance, having to call on a lot of personal strengths to keep establishing yourself. You might be doing some training. There's a sense of nearly being somewhere, nearly getting that pot of gold. And you need to keep applying yourself and putting in the work. The crowning card is a Hanged Man. So that gives me a sense of a feeling that you're not fully sure how the situation is going to turn out. But to tell you the truth, Aquarius, it's looking really, really good for you, particularly with that King at the bottom of the deck. That's about financial security, mastery over the earth element, which means you've got your finances in control or your work life in control, and it's good. Okay, I think there's a lot of good news coming your way. You've got two pages, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. There's a sense of emotional good news and some good news that's going to bring some excitement to you. Some Aquarius also might have a choice to make between two options. Okay, but anyhow, let's start right at the beginning. I just gave you, when I look at the cards, I get a first impression. First of all, great emotional news. Page of Cups with the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is reconciliation. So there's been a bit of an emotional discord with someone. This would be reconciliation, okay? I think for others, this can just be receiving good news that's making you feel emotionally happy. There's that feeling that you're getting what you want. That's what I call the Six of Cups. It's about hitting the sweet spot, riding the wave. You've worked hard. And this is what you want coming your way, okay? And it's right next to the Queen of Pentacles. So this is either going to be around an earth sign, male or female, or this is about moving into good financial news. Queen and a King together is very unusual in a reading, okay? Because you've got that perfect union between action, you know, going out into the world, but also self-care, self-nurturement and self-love. So I think there's some good news coming, and I do think it's particularly around finances. But remember, finances also represent the foundations, and it's from that foundation that everything grows, okay? The Ten of Swords is coming up. So the Ten of Swords is the end of a chapter. So I think maybe for some Aquarius, you've gone through quite a tough time around work, around maybe you've been in a job you've not been happy with, or your financial situation's not been the way that you want it to be. And I think this is about one chapter ending and a new one beginning. And what I love the most about it, Aquarius, is the amount of autonomy and personal control you've got over that aspect of your life, okay? I really, really love your reading. So right with that Queen, it's about getting good news, leaving one chapter behind and moving into that beautiful Queen. Now don't forget, the Queen's got the peacock, and the peacock gets its tail by eating its thorns, which means to me you've overcome some difficulties, basically, Aquarius, and you've done it with such grace, such dignity, such great strength that you've basically became a queen, and you've got the king, so you've got this mastery, you've taken control. I'm sorry if I'm getting excited, it's a very exciting reading, but you've taken control, you've mastered something. You've overcome an awful lot of difficulties, and you're being rewarded, basically, Aquarius, okay? Now, some of you might have to let go of one of the pentacles you're holding on to. So maybe some have got 2 job offers, or maybe you've got a new offer and you're having to let go of one of them. Maybe you've been juggling too much, and that's why you got the 10 of Swords. Some of you might have had to have 2 jobs, juggle different aspects of yourself. But this is about you moving into a new era, particularly self-sufficiency and managing your resources. So this 2 of discs generally means of having to let go of something you're holding on to. Sometimes this can be about making an investment. So you might have to, if you're self-employed, you might have to invest some money in your future, but maybe you're making a work choice which isn't perfect, but you know that it's going to lead to a better place, okay? It's good. That 2 of discs is about juggling options, circumstances, because you're moving into this sense of mastery, and quite often when we move to mastery, we have to let go of some of the stuff so our lives can become more manageable, because it's with the Emperor. Again, this is the sort of father of the deck, a bit like the King of Pentacles. He goes into the world, and again, a total work focus here and financial focus, okay? All about gaining authority. 3 really powerful cards about personal authority, gaining control. So the Emperor could be a new job. He's Aries, he's a number 4. He's about creating stability for yourself. And remember, it's when we create that stability that we can incorporate more excitement, more joy, more fun. Okay? Because next to it is a Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands tends to bring good news. That good news can be quite exciting. For other Aquarius, there might be a choice that needs to be made, and that's what that two of discs is saying. But for this Page of Wands, I want you to look at the cards. So I can't get the light perfect yet, guys, in this new house. I'm sorry. There's a lot of options, but one option is sticking out as the option that he really, really wants. Okay? And he's making a decision to put down one of these pentacles, stop juggling so much, and to move forward and follow his heart. The wands are more about desire. So follow your desire nature, because that's what's leading you. What you desire, unless it's unhealthy desire, is one of the ways that your angels and guides speak to you. Okay, we're drawn to certain people or certain places which help actualize our true potential. It's with the Hierophant. Now, I'm going to tell you straight, Aquarius, the Hierophant is my least understood card. I don't get it. It can be, it's about external authority, okay? So the whole week is about you gaining external, gaining internal authority over your own life, okay? So the Hierophant might mean that, but on a different level. It'd be much more spiritual, ethical, trying to come to terms with who you are and how you want to go forward. It's a remarkably exciting reading, Aquarius. Sorry, I'm an Aquarius and you can feel my excitement because Aquarius, as a sign, taking leadership and taking authority and personal mastery is absolutely essential so you can grow into everything that you are meant to become, okay? Because once we have those foundations, that's when everything grows and everything, all the excitement, all the fun comes. But it's with the stronger foundations. And this week is about you building that authority and really solid foundations. And there's definitely good emotional news coming your way. So these are the emotional cards. The rest are a bit practical. Now, this isn't a relationship issue. This is good emotional news regarding work, your stability, your place in the world. And some of you might have to let go of one of the pentacles you're holding on to. There might be a choice that needs to be made. If there's a choice, Aquarius, follow your desire, follow that wand. It will not lead you astray, okay? That's one of the ways in life we're led forward. Through that desire nature, through our instincts, and there's something that's sticking out for you that your heart truly desires. And ultimately the Hierophant is about that external spiritual guide, which is about to your own self be true, Aquarius. Remarkably exciting reading. So happy for everyone watching, and I hope you get everything that you desire and deserve, Aquarius. Okay, loads of love. Bye.